Oh, yeah. Okay, awesome. All right. So bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Okay. So this is transition. This is change. This is spiritual up-leveling. This is transformation. Some of you may actually be going on a trip, but the meaning of that card is you're actually moving situations. You're moving on from something. Again, like I said, we're all clearing karma, and maybe some of us had to release partners. Maybe you've changed residences. Maybe you've changed jobs. So it's big life changes. It's important. It's significant changes, or it could be like spiritual growth and spiritual expansion, soul expansion. Okay, so that's the overall tone for your reading. Central to your reading is the Queen of Swords crossed with the Page of Wands. Okay. So sword energy, fire energy. Maybe some of you are dealing with air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe some of you are also dealing with some fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But I get the sense here that with the Queen of Swords, this is about you speaking your truth, speaking truth to power, not mincing words. I feel like now is a time for you to find your voice and to share your thoughts, share your messages with those around you who need to hear it. Again, I caution, just because we're going into Mercury retrograde on Halloween, the 31st. It's going to be in retrograde for about 3 weeks, the first 3 weeks of November. Just be very careful, because Queen of Swords can be very sharp-tongued, all right? But I feel like this is you finding your voice, and I feel like goes right along with the sovereignty card. So this is about you kind of getting into your power and be like, all right, people, this is who I am now. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm working on. This is what I'm working towards. This is me. Take it or leave it. With the Page of Wands crossing you, I feel like this is young inspiration energy. So you're definitely getting inspired, getting excited about new beginnings, new opportunities, new activities. Yeah, this is like, it's very playful energy, all right? And it goes right along with the energy that we're experiencing right now, because this is a time to be grateful and thankful for life as it is. Like I said, we have Dia de los Muertos on the 1st, and it's not about death. It's not about endings. It's about celebration. It's about happy times. So I feel like this energy is resonating with many of you, and you're feeling inspired to take that action to move forward, especially backed with the Aries full moon energy, that fire energy. Underneath is the Chariot reverse. This is also a card of Cancer, so maybe some of you Pisces are dealing with another water sign, maybe a Cancerian. However, because it's coming in reverse, this is a card saying, hang on, stop, reflect, make sure that you are going in the right direction. So I feel like with this Queen of Swords and the Page energy, the Page is very excitable energy, and it wants to go. It's like, all right, the time to go is now. Let's go, go, go. But you have this Chariot reversed, and it's saying, well, hang on. It's saying, well, just a minute. Let's think about that. Let's make sure that we truly are on the right course, that we really are going to make that turn up ahead, and it's going to take us to where we need to go. So this is all about checking your map, so to speak. You don't want to take the wrong turn and have to repeat karma, in other words. So take a moment to reflect and make sure that what you're working on and the path that you're on is truly in line with what you want for yourself, okay? In your recent past, Six of Wands. So success. People are recognizing you. People are seeing all the great things that you're doing with yourself, and they're giving you that external praise, that external bravo. So excellent work, Pisces. I mean, I feel like the stuff that you're doing is definitely noticeable to other people, and people are like, yeah, Pisces has got something going on. They're moving, they're going places. Because remember, bottom of the deck of the entire reading is the Six of Swords, transition, forward movement, up leveling, soul expansion. All right, so big things are happening, and people are noticing you, Pisces. Okay, in your near future, Two of Swords, big decisions. Big decisions. And these aren't easy decisions. Sometimes this energy can be you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So remember, get in alignment with what you want. And it's not about what other people are telling you. It's not about people pleasing or trying to please other people. It's about doing what's totally right for you, what's going to be the best option for you overall. And it's sword energy for a reason. These are hard decisions. But you'll know what to do, Pisces, because the answer always lies within us. I think you know what the answer is already. It's just a matter of getting into alignment with it, getting comfortable with it, and then getting ready to support that decision and defend your decision and be like, yep, I'm doing this because I'm doing this for me. Don't take offense. It's not personal. It doesn't involve you. It's about me. And then people will come around because they'll see that what you're really are doing is truly in alignment with what you want. And it's for your best interest. Your mind's eye, what's on your mind? Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving. So I feel like this is, you're accepting help where you need it, but you're also giving a help where you see, you can lend a hand. This is balanced energy. So I do feel like you have a soul tribe around you who's supporting you. And I think you know who those people are, right? So continue to maintain a balanced energy because this is really good. This is giving and receiving, and this is good karma. So I feel like you're helping others out who are down and out on their luck, but it's going to come back to you tenfold, right? So that's just for some of you. But yeah, this is the card of good karma. It's coming in upright. You're feeling really good. You're feeling really balanced. Everything is working for you, Pisces. So that's your mind's eye. That's where your thoughts are. You're feeling very balanced, very grounded, very practical, very logical. There's a rhythm. There's a balance to it. So it's kind of like Libra-esque, with the scales. All right. So there's a message coming in for you. This is the Ace of Swords reversed. So you're waiting to hear from something, someone, about something or someone. You could also be struggling with a new idea or a new concept. So maybe you just don't have the clarity of mind just yet. But I feel like this is relevant to, this is the Two of Swords. You have the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords. And I feel like once you make this decision, you're going to have clarity of mind. But right now, there's a bit of confusion up here because you just don't know what you're going to do yet. The one thing I want to caution you, Pisces, is that sometimes we have a tendency to be wishy-washy. We have a tendency to avoid making decisions. So this is a message saying no more delaying. You can't procrastinate any longer. The time to decide is now. The time to follow your truth is now. Because once you make this, you will be in alignment with your personal truth. It's just that right now it's coming in reversed. So this is what it looks like when it is in alignment. So you want this to go upright. So just gain clarity. What it is, just take some time for yourself, Pisces. Go outside, get grounded, get in touch with nature, tap into that beautiful earth energy that we have going on right now. It's fall season. It's a wonderful time to be outside with the foliage, the crisp air, walk out with some nice hot coffee or something and just take it in. Take in nature, enjoy Mother Nature, because I think that's going to help you clear whatever is going on up here with this Two of Swords in order for you to really understand and gain clarity and make a clear, crisp decision about what your next future move is going to be. Again, you may also be waiting to hear news about something, right? So this is coming in for you. In your environment, Four of Pentacles, this is coming in reversed. I feel like Pisces, maybe some of you are closing in. This is like self-protect mode. So maybe a little bit of hermiting energy, not quite the hermit itself, but it's definitely self-protection, protecting your heart, protecting your finances, kind of being territorial, not like in a defensive mode. You're just protecting what's yours. I kind of feel like maybe you're protecting an idea, just because we do see a lot of sword energy. You've got Queen of Swords central to your reading. So I feel like maybe it's an idea that's being birthed and you haven't quite spoken it publicly yet. And you're just kind of keeping it close to the vest. Some of you may be experiencing financial difficulties. Maybe you're overspending, maybe whatever you're working on it has been kind of expensive, and it's, you know, your money is tied up in that. So I feel like this is a time for you to watch your money and maybe take account of, you know, where your dollars and cents are going, and start thinking about how you want to create a savings. Maybe look at investment options, something that's a little bit safe. This is a time to not be so erratic with money. So I think that's a message for some of you coming in with the Four of Pentacles in your environment card. So watch your finances. Okay, hopes and fears is the Hangman. All right, this is actually the Pisces card. This has a lot of Pisces energy associated with the Hangman. This is about taking a moment to stop, pause, and consider other options. We have another card. This is the reverse Chariot, which is saying stop, hang on, because you don't have clarity of mind right now. You don't have the right answers because you have big decisions to make and you're being a bit indecisive at the moment. Two of Swords is big decisions. Ace of Swords reverse. You don't have clarity of mind yet, but these two cards together are telling you, Pisces, take a moment. Don't be hasty. There's no need to be hasty with your plans and intentions. You have plenty of time to get into alignment with what you want. This is also saying, you know what, pause and allow the energy to settle. Allow the energy to settle so that way your vibration can start to vibe with that new energy, and then the opportunities will start rolling in with you, because it's about your vibrational energy matching the vibrational energy of what it is that you seek. That's law of attraction. Okay. Your overall outcome is the World reversed. So you're nearing completion of a major cycle, and this is karma. This is karmic. So what's going on with us? Like I said, I've been talking about the large planets of Saturn and Pluto, and it's all about transformation, clearing karma. You're almost done with it. It's right there. It's coming in. You just have to make some decisions. I feel like these decisions that you're making are going to determine your fate. This is an important time right now. So really, Pisces, get clear with who you are right now. Get clear with where you are right now, and get clear with where you're going. What do you want in this life? Because you can have anything and everything. It's just a matter of asking so that you can receive it, and then being open to receiving, be in that receiving mode. Keep your vortex clear, keep it positive, keep it high vibrational. You can want what you want, but you can't attach to it, because once you start attaching to it, that's fear-based energy, and you're probably going to repel it. Okay, so check out my my playlist. I do have a lot of videos by Abraham Hicks. It's a playlist called Manifestations, various topics about attracting love, attracting partnerships, eliminating negative energy, attracting money, how to let go, how to maintain a high vibrational energy state, all of that. So check that out. They're short videos. They're about 11 to 14 minutes in length. Abraham Hicks is the guru of law of attraction, and she's fantastic, and she's quite funny. So the videos are entertaining. Whenever I'm feeling out of alignment and I feel like, oh my God, I'm attaching, you know, fear-based energy to, you know, my manifest or what I'm trying to manifest, I'm like, no. We're going to start repelling that. So I'll turn on some Abraham Hicks, and it does something to me. It changes my vibe. You know, so you may want to check that out right now, especially with the World card. It's like I said, you've got this World card that it's reversed. Can't quite complete, but it's almost done completing. So, few more things for you to do, Pisces, and this world goes upright, and that means you're done. You've cleared your karma. You've learned the lessons. Now it's time to start a new cycle. So some of our karma may go back 10 years, some of it may go back 35 years, and some of the stuff, the immediate stuff that we're dealing with goes back to March and April. Okay, yeah, first up is manifestation coming reversed. you're not clear about what you want. Okay, gosh, my nose is itching. Whenever I'm channeling and I'm onto something, my face starts itching. So I'm sorry if I'm like fussing with my face, but that's what's happening with me. It goes back to the decisions that you have to make. You have to gain clarity about what you want in order for you to manifest, or in order for you to be able to manifest correctly what you want. Because you can manifest anything, but if your energy is off, you're going to get this thing that you're like, oh, what's that? That's not quite what I asked for. Well, you kind of did with your vibrational energy. So it's really important that you get clear, that you clear your mental space, that you get into alignment with what it is that you really want. So if you're trying to manifest a relationship, say so, but keep it general. And just vibe off of that feeling of what it is that it's going to feel like. That energy of love and happiness and connectedness. Just focus on that. That's enough. That's plenty for you to manifest what you want. But when you start getting specific, like, I want this person who looks like this, who works in this particular field, who has X amount of dollars in his bank account, who drives this particular car, who's going to treat me like this, and we're going to do X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. The universe will be like, okay, I'm going to make that checklist. However, it's going to take a lot longer for the universe to find that exact match and bring them to you. But if you're more broad and more general with what you want, the universe is like, great, I have a whole mess of people for me to choose from. We're going to start putting people in your path that match our vibrational energy, and we're going to see if you all click, right? So just focus on the feeling of love, and that will be enough to find your vibrational match, okay? So this is about, letting go of control, letting go of fear, so that way this can go upright for you all, okay, Pisces? Distortion. It's reversed. So I feel like this is self-imposed mental distortion. Again, I keep going back to the swords. There's mental clutter, mental fear, attachments, control issues. And I feel like some of you may not realize that you're doing it. I think you feel like, oh, I'm manifesting. I'm doing the steps. I'm clearing karma. I've already released the past. Now, where is my person? Well, it's that manic energy that's distorting your vibrational alignment with it. So this is about, again, getting grounded. So I feel like you're just up here in the airspace, and it's like when Pisces do that, it's not great for us. It's very draining for us. It all boils down to that Two of Swords card, to make the decisions and then being clear and decisive about what it is, because that's going to give you the mental clarity to clear this and to move on. Passion is coming up next. This is about following what makes you happy. It's that wand energy. It's that Page of Wands that we saw right at the beginning of the reading. Passion. What are you passionate about? What gets you excited? What inspires you, Pisces? Because that's what you should be focusing on right now, first and foremost. I feel like this is about a project. I feel like this could be a career opportunity or something that you're trying that's new. Something that's going to get you excited about life. I feel like the relationship aspect is secondary. And I feel like you're not focusing your energy where it needs to be. And I feel like this is the message of your reading. It's about following your passions first, because when you're happy, you're going to be vibrating at a higher vibrational level, and you're going to start attracting your person. Okay. So it's all intermixed. It's all intermingled. So start with this. What gets you turned on, Pisces? What gets you excited? What do you find inspiring? Because that's what you need to be focusing on. The rest will take care of itself. Surrender and trust that the universe has your back, because the rest will take care of itself. You need to be focusing on you right now. Be the queen of your world. Reign sovereign in your realm. That's what you need to be focusing on right now. Everything else will fall into place. I promise. Okay? And don't be fearful of the unknown. Yeah, you're definitely moving forward into new territory, and I think that's why you have that Two of Swords card, where it's like, okay, the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords reversed, because so you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back with this distortion energy. And all you're doing is delaying your progress. You're delaying where you're going. You're delaying your manifestations from coming in. Take a deep breath. All is well. You have to go into the dark in order to emerge in the light. All right? It may feel a little bit chaotic, but that's okay. That's okay, because out of chaos breeds order, right? Yeah, so keep that in mind. Out of chaos breeds order. Yeah, flow with it. Flow and trust that the universe has your back. All right, let's make some space here, because I'm going to pull from the Pure Love Oracle. And let's check in with what's going on with our soul connections. I'm trying to get away from the use of twin flame verbiage. The concept of that is, I'm not too sure how I feel about that, but I do believe in soul connections. Twin flames is a soul type connection. Sorry, I'm just playing with this. It is a soul, it's a deep soul connection, but you know, soulmates are soulmates, and twins aren't always guaranteed to be forever. You know, it depends on where you are in this life cycle, what agreement that you both have made contractually about what's going to happen in this lifetime. A lot of individuals like to think that they're going to connect in this lifetime with their twin and be happily ever after. And it does happen. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but if you're more open to a soul connection and not so fixated on the twin flame aspect, you're going to have an easier time attracting your person. For those of you who are out of union, or for those of you who are single who are looking for that person, okay? Yeah. So I get the sense in this particular connection here is that I feel like the feminine ended it for some reason. She ended it, but she's also forgiving him. But she's not ready for love right now. I feel like what's going on here is, for this connection, is you got to focus on your passions right now. I feel like the reason that this person is feminine who's not open to love is because they're busy working on themselves. They're busy healing their core wounds. They're busy clearing their karma. I feel like they're definitely on a soul expansion journey, and their life is transforming right before their eyes, and it's a very exciting time. But I feel like if they let in a relationship at this point in time, they may get thrown off of their course. So I feel like this is a timing thing, particularly for the feminines. She does forgive him, right? She's like, oh, look, I forgive you. I just can't right now. So yeah, masculine is saying, I do feel rejected by you, but I do want to spend my life with you. And she's like, all right, just not right now. So I do feel like once the feminine in this particular connection makes the decision, I feel like it's this. Whatever this Two of Swords represents for you, Pisces, whatever these decisions are, it could be one decision, it could be multiple decisions, but whatever this is, it's big. This is a big life change that I feel like you're going through. So remember, bottom of the deck was the Six of Swords. Movement, transition, soul expansion. This is big. And your outcome was the World card, clearing karma. You're almost done. You're almost there. So I do feel like, Pisces, you're just like, well, hang on.